You defend yourself, you survive. But survival does not mean safety, at least not legally. Because in the United States, self-defense is not decided at the scene. It is judged later, calmly, slowly, and legally, by the law, the police, the prosecutor, and sometimes a jury. Today, we're breaking down exactly how each one looks at your self-defense claim and why you can still face criminal charges. Under U.S. criminal law, self-defense is not automatic immunity. Legally, self-defense is an affirmative defense. That means you admit you used force. You argue the force was legally justified. The law asks four strict questions. Was the threat imminent? Was the force proportional? Was the belief reasonable? Were you not the aggressor? If anyone fails, self-defense fails. The law is cold, neutral, and unforgiving. Police officers do not decide innocence. Their legal duty is to secure the scene, separate people, preserve evidence, identify suspects. When officers arrive, they see injuries, weapons chaos, conflicting stories. If force was used, especially deadly force, someone is usually detained or arrested. Why? Because self-defense is not determined on the street. It is determined later in court. Police arrest based on probable cause, physical evidence, witness statements. If someone is seriously injured, someone is dead, evidence is unclear, an arrest is legally justified even if you claim self-defense. This is shocking to many Americans, but it is lawful. Talking too much. People say things like, "I was scared. I didn't mean to hurt him. I lost control. He made me angry." Police write every word. Those words may later undermine reasonableness, suggest emotion over defense. Be used by prosecutors. Silence is not guilt. It is protection. Prosecutors are not required to believe you. Their job is to ask, can we prove a crime beyond a reasonable doubt? They examine police reports, body cam footage, surveillance video, medical reports. Your statements. If self-defense is not clearly justified, charges may be filed. Letting a jury decide is often safer for the prosecution. Reasons include conflicting witness accounts, excessive force concerns, questions about who started it, political or public pressure. Prosecutors do not clear people casually. If there is doubt, charges happen. Deadly force is legally justified only if you reasonably believe you face death, serious bodily harm. In some states, forcible rape or kidnapping, using deadly force against, verbal threats, fleeing suspects, minor physical force can lead to criminal charges. Castle Doctrine allows force inside your home without a duty to retreat. But the intruder must be unlawful. The threat must be real. The force must still be reasonable. Castle Doctrine does not protect revenge or execution. Stand your ground states, no duty to retreat, still requires reasonableness, still bars aggressors. Duty to retreat states, must retreat if safely possible. Failure to retreat can destroy self-defense. Police and prosecutors look closely at this. Evidence decides everything. Video can show who escalated, whether force continued after threat ended, whether you pursued instead of defended. Self-defense fails when defense turns into retaliation. Because fear is subjective, law is objective. Juries judge calmly, not emotionally. The law asks, what should a reasonable person have done? Not, what did you feel in that moment? Usually fails if you were the aggressor committing a crime, trespassing, using an illegal weapon, continuing force after threat ended. These facts matter more than fear. Jurors evaluate credibility, consistency, reasonableness, proportionality. One juror's doubt can change everything. General guidance, not legal advice. Call emergency services, request medical help, identify yourself, avoid detailed statements. Ask for a lawyer. Self-defense is argued in court, not at the scene. Yes, you can face criminal charges for acting in self-defense because the law sets strict limits. The police secure evidence. The prosecution decides charges. The jury decides belief. Self-defense is a right, but only when used lawfully, reasonably, and proportionally. Knowing this can protect your freedom. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, comment below. Should we explain stand your ground versus duty to retreat next? Because understanding the law before you need it can change everything.